All right, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Hawashai, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Hawashai, Hawapala Hawabashan Hawashai, Bashan Hawakakadash, double honor to the elder apostle of Great Mills for Woolwell, and to their citations that Oxen are put to the truth, across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of Hawabashan Hawashai at the hope of elect, and who the world innerly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world innerly called Jesus Christ named Hawashai. Or the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, and those in line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right. Now, yesterday I did a video about Uganda gold and stuff, and then how the other nations are going to bring their stuff to the kingdom of Israel and the kingdom of heaven. All right, in Jerusalem, where the gate to be open continually. All right, now I want to get into this to where Esau gonna have to give up everything that he stolen. All right, everything that he took and stole from us. All right, Israelite, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that he raped and pillaged the whole earth, all these different continents on the earth. He had raped and took the riches and the substance of those lands. All right, for himself. This scripture, is it the rock? Let's translate it. It's the rock 10. And, Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injury and riches got by the thief. Right, he covered after these riches and all these unrighteous dealings he did, backdooring these different nations and a leader in these different countries and stuff, and injuries. All right, he whether he assassination or any type of stuff, you know, about the economic hitmen and all that stuff. He go in there to take these nations' wealth, all right, and their riches, or by giving them a loan that they can't pay back, to take their resources and their land in exchange for collateral. Okay, the kingdom. So read it again, because of unrighteous dealing, injury, and riches got by the thief, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right, and that's what would lead up to this about to read in Job 20. All right, all that stuff could be translated to us, the Israelite, man. Starting with the Lord, Yahweh Shai, unto the elect governing body of Israel. All right, and then to the rest of Israel, because we gonna receive everything that's been taken from us. All right, it's Job 20 and 5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So Esau rule, his little rulership that he been doing, is only for a moment. Remember in Revelation it said that he been let out of the pit for a season. So he ain't been in rulership for that very long. All right. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds. All right, his space station, all right, able to reach into the atmosphere, all right, or the space within the Earth's atmosphere bubbles. All right. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right, in the kingdom of heaven. He could, after his time is up, he could be a mystery, or he could be a thing of a past. All right. Yet, we read that already. Verse 8: he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. All right. Because once you see a vision of the night, you ain't gonna be able to see it for too long. Because it's going to the dark. All right, it'll disappear. The eyes also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to plead the poor, all right, and his hands shall restore their goods. And NLT said their children will beg from the poor, for they must give back their stolen riches. Right. So Esau gonna have to give it all up. Okay. And that's why he's trying to do this whole reparation and stuff. But fuck reparations. We want everything he took from us and you in slavery. All right. His bones are full of sins of his youth. Right. Ever since Esau formulated his nation, USA, America, he's been into witchcraft, mischief. All right, he been plowing in iniquity from the very beginning. Okay, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Right, and when he get destroyed, all that gonna be buried with him. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. Okay, that's how they wickedness is. It's like a sweet candy to them. Though he fear it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. All right. Yet his meat and his bowel is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. All right, because he's not going to enjoy all the stuff he took. All right. After a while, it's going to be, he's going to have to give it up. All right. So he's not going to be able to enjoy the thing that he took from us. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. Right, so, hey, the fear of the Lord, how much I'm trying not going to let him keep this riches. All right, I'm going to give it up. Going to give up all the stuff that he took from us. He shall suck the poison of asp, the viper tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the river, the flood, the brook of honey and butter. They ain't gonna see a land full of good and riches again. That which he labored for shall he restore. All right, gonna have to give up everything he took, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Right, so he's gonna have to give up everything that he took, right, and all the stuff that he took is gonna bring the payback, all right, to the children of Israel, all right, and they're not gonna be able to rejoice in those things. They're not gonna rejoice in the riches that they took from us, because he had oppressed and had forsaken the poor, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latin, Native American, because he had violently taken away and house which he built it not. He stolen all these land by blood. Let's name him real quick. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. All right, because this place has been taken by robbery and bloodshed. The prey departed not. Right, because we're still here in Latin America. We're still captive, all right, to the captors. All right. All right, back in Job 20 and 19. Because he had oppressed and had forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away in house which he built it not. And we just read Nahum 3:1. All right. They got this by blood. All right. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. Okay, and the NLT said they were always greedy and never satisfied. Nothing remained of all the things they dream about. All right. Back in 21, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his good. In the fullness of his deficiencies, he shall be in strait. All right, and when he's trying to get this new world order, all right, popping, he's having a difficult time, all right. He shall be in straight, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, okay. And that's going into something else, but ultimately he's gonna be destroyed, okay. But the point I wanted to make was how everything that he's stolen, he's gonna have to cop it all back up, and it'll be given right back to us. All right, all the stuff they got locked up in their deep underground bunker, in the Vatican vault. All right, in the Congress library, all the things will be copped up and given right back to us, man. All the things that he had taken from us and stole from us. All right. Let's go back up to here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I didn't want to make this video too long, but that was the point. You know, that everything that he took and gotten by violence, everything will be taken back from him and given right back to us. So with that, I want to take Tawali How about Sound Shy, and with that, Shalom.